Hello and welcome to another episode of GMG News. So I got 130 subscribers, so I thought I'd do something a bit different. I'm also going to do a thank you video in my next video for 130 people subscribing to me, which I thought was pretty cool. So I decided to buy a Samsung Galaxy J1 on pay-as-you-go on 3, which is it's a SIM provider. It's basically like a basic smartphone. So let me just see if I can read some of these specs to you. So some of the things that it can do: it has a CPU of 1.2 gigahertz with a dual-core processor. Its display is a 109.2 millimeters, which is 4.3 inches display, and the display is a WVGA TFT. The back camera is a 5 megapixel camera AF, and the front camera is a 2 megapixel camera. It is Wi-Fi certified. It has Bluetooth capability. It has a long usage ultra power saving mode. Selfie experience, palm selfies, tap to take pics. It's slim and it's rounded. It's easy to grip. So yeah, it's just a very cheap Samsung smartphone, and I just thought I'd buy it, unbox it, and just show you guys what you get with it if anyone was interested in buying one. This is the IMEI number and SIM number and like the model number for the phone. There's nothing really special about the box. Another thing I'll say, the box is completely cardboard, so once you take like the plastic off it, there's a way how they've done this box that once you've opened it you can tell it's been opened. I tried to open this earlier just to see what was inside of it, and you will see what I mean in a second. That essentially you cannot take the phone out of the box without actually ripping part of the box. If you see this here, this is a fold that's been pressed onto it, so essentially to get into the box I'm going to have to open this little fold. So once this fold comes open, the box will then be able to open. So as you can see, you just do that. Folds away quite easily. I think the version of this I got, there was like 3 different versions that you could get. I got the blue one. This was in Sainsbury's, which is a local store in the UK. It's basically a big supermarket. But they also sell phones and other little things like that. So having trouble trying to get this out of the box. Here we are. So we've got him out. As you can see here, it is a Samsung Galaxy J1. It's slim and rounded, easy grip. I've already said all this information, so I'm just going to take it out and show you what it looks like. It's quite a nice looking phone. It looks like a really cheap Samsung Galaxy S, like 5, I would say, or maybe a 4. Doesn't weigh a lot, but I think the battery isn't inside of it yet. So let's just show the phone. So yeah, it's a nice blue color. One thing I will say, with this material, this is going to be very easy to get scratched and like have wear and tear. I take it this is probably the on and off button. Also the lock screen button. There's the 2 power buttons. The volume rocker up and down. On the bottom we have the slot for the charger, which is a micro USB. On the top you have a slot for your headphones, which will take like standard 3.5 jack headphones. I like the design of the screen itself. So if you can see, like, this is the screen, like this metal bar is essentially sitting on top of the back of the plastic. If anyone understood what I meant, I knew what I meant. But anyways, yeah, so I don't think the battery is going to be inside of it. No, it's not. So I take it when the battery is inside of it, it's probably going to be a very heavy phone. So we're just going to see what else we get inside of this box very quickly. If I can get it to come out. So hopefully we got some headphones or something. So the first thing that we got was a user manual, which I never use. Then we got a warranty card. So essentially this will tell you what your warranty is for purchasing this phone, because what a lot of people don't know is you get a warranty, a manufacturer's warranty, when you purchase a phone, even if you purchase it at a supermarket. It should be common knowledge by now. We've got a pair of Samsung official headphones. They're more the cheaper range headphones. As you can see, these are plastic, not gummy headphones. But it's, you know, for a phone that cost me £79, that's not bad for a low end or mid range smartphone. We also got a USB cable, which is pretty cool. And the reason why I said that was pretty cool is because we also got a charger as well. So we actually got a USB cable, which essentially would be for when you put it to like a tablet or a computer or something. And last but not least, we got the battery. So I'm just going to put the battery into the phone and try and power it up, and try and show you guys a little bit of the setup guide for the phone. I don't know if there's going to be any charge in it. They normally have like a little bit of charge. Okay, so that's now become quite weighty. So let's see. So see if I can turn it on. It probably oh, yep, we got a vibration then. So I'm not going to take the this screen off until we okay. This is Samsung in the background. Oh wow, okay. So this whole time the phone actually was on. I was just sat there with this big massive screen. So once we take this off, okay, so let's do the little setup guide. So yes. We'll skip the Wi-Fi because I don't want anyone to get my Wi-Fi password. Yes, I agree. Next. I'll set that up later on. Okay, so all I need to do now is set up the relevant time and date, and we should be up and running and all ready to go. So it shouldn't take that long to actually do. But the one thing that I do like with Samsung's is I find that their user face is quite easy to navigate. I've had several different Sonys, and I've always found that the operating system can sometimes become a bit overcomplicated with all the updates. So one thing I'm going to show is the camera quickly. Let me see if we can show the camera quality. So what would be... Okay, let's try and take a picture of the case. So the camera quality I wouldn't say is the best, but for the money that you're spending, like I said, this was £79 in Sainsbury's, you're not getting a bad phone. It doesn't feel like it's made from the best materials, but like I said, you're not going to get the best phone for under £100. But if you are looking for like a startup phone, this would probably be a very good phone to start off with. It has a 4 gig internal memory, so it doesn't have a very big memory, and you have to think of the operating system as well. But all round, it's not a bad phone. I wouldn't say that it was a terrible phone, because of the simple fact, for the money that you pay, you're getting quite a lot. So yeah, I wouldn't not recommend this phone, because to younger users, like say you were buying a son for the first time for your son or daughter, or maybe you're buying a phone for one of your friends, and you didn't want to spend a lot of money, this phone would do the job. So I'm just going to set up the time. So yep, we've now set the time, we now set the date. Let's see some other things that we can do. So we'll go to storage, and as it says, we have 4 gig of internal storage. The system memory is 1.79 gigabytes. I've used 148 megabytes already, so we have 2 gig basically of free memory. Let's see some things about the phone. So at the moment, I haven't done any upgrades or anything on it. It's running on Android version 4.4.4. Its model number is SMJ100H. Obviously, I've put my Bluetooth name on it. Well, software updates, it won't let me see until I add a Wi-Fi to it. So let's have a look at some legal information. So you can view your legal information at any time. Let's see some other things about the phone. So is there any features on this phone? Let's see how it runs quite smooth. Like I said, it's a very cheap manufacture for it only being under £100. Like I said, being £79, but all around it feels like a great phone. It looks nice. It's nice in your hand. It's not too small, because I always have a problem with phones because I have quite a large hand. In my hand, that pretty much fits the palm of my hand. It's a really nice color as well, so it does everything I need it to do. So for the money, I think it is worth it. So yeah, that was just my unboxing of a very quick unboxing of a Samsung Galaxy J1 on 3. Thank you for watching another episode of GMG News, and have a good day.